Okay, let's talk about the XFL because before you came back to the CFL, you had a stint in the XFL with the LA franchise, the
Mhm.
LA Extreme, which resulted in a championship. But there you are, right there, Jim Burke on the
Yeah.
sidelines.
Wow. Wearing a hat. I never
What?
wore a hat. That's amazing. I'm wearing a
Yeah,
hat.
yeah,
That
just
was
for that one.
yeah,
It was
might
probably
have
a
been right.
championship hat, right?
That was a
Yeah, there
great
was.
that was a absolute. Oh, that was a championship hat. Okay, I
That's
did
right.
put it on
There you
after
go.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
Maddox, that's Tommy.
Right.
He was kind of the flagship player in the league in the first year, and they didn't know what they wanted to be. Vince McMahon he wanted to be like wrestling,
Yep.
but about week 3, they went to Tommy, and Tommy was going to be the featured player in the league, and they went to him about, what do you think about maybe we'll hook you up and have you having an affair with a cheerleader, and he goes, I got kids in school, I'm not doing that
Yeah.
stuff. And so they kind of had to switch gears, and they couldn't go as much down because Jesse Ventura was one of the announcers, and they were trying to create some of the wrestling drama and some of the things that aren't
Right.
true. And the problem was these guys, they weren't used to it, and so it went to being just a football league the second half of the season. And we were fortunate. We had a fantastic team. Al Luganbill, our head coach, was a genius in personnel. Still does personnel, I think. And his son Tommy is on ESPN as the high school guru in the country. Tommy was our quarterback coach, Luganbill, and it was one of those things. It was just a fantastic. That league had so many things that I always felt would help the CFL. That there was cost certainty. One of the big problems in the
Mm.
CFL is you got 8 different owners, 9 different owners, all trying to win championships. And if it means we've got to go over the cap, then we'll do that. Or if you have a cap, sometimes, like
Hmm.
right now, there's a cap, but they have this promo money that could be as high as you want it to be. So that, they're going to have to do something because they can't control themselves. But in the XFL, every player made $45,000. Every player in the league.
Mm.
Kickers made 40,000, 5,000 less, and quarterbacks made 50,000, 5,000 more. And
Wow.
uh, and then the team that won got a $2,500 win bonus. So all the winning teams, every player got a $2,500 bonus that week. So our guys ended up making around 100,000 for the year. And then the championship game was $1 million, winner take all. If you didn't win, you didn't get anything. It was $1 million, winner take all. And we split the $1 million. It came out to like 29,000 for each, because everybody
Uh-huh.
got it. Every player, every coach, the people in the front office. So everybody got $29,000 for winning the championship. And Vince McMahon said, these rings are going to just put the NFL to shame. And I got it. In fact, I got it right here. You got to see this.
Yeah, let's see this. Yeah.
You got to see this. This is it
Okay.
right here. It is it's like it's out of a Cracker Jack box. In, in comparison to the XFL rings, this one's kind of like it's out of a Cracker Jack box. So, you know, it's this. I rarely ever show it, but it. How do I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, yeah, there we go.
The
Yeah, yeah.
original XFL champion. XFL championship, and there is no more XFL, so it won't happen again. So yeah, that's I'm pretty proud of it, even though it's, like I say,
Yeah.
it's not quite what Vince McMahon said it would be,
Right.
but it was a great
Vic
league.
said,
I was blessed to be a part of it.
yeah, producer Vic said his high school rings were more impressive. But but you know what? That is a rare ring. Like there aren't many of them around. So
No,
it does have value in that way. So what was it that took the XFL down? What was it? What was the reason
you know
for their
what it
demise?
was. Yeah, what it was, Joe, was the uh, um, the wrestling was everything for Vince McMahon. And in the TV negotiations, they were being broadcast. We were being broadcast by 2 or 3 different stations. And one of the stations brought wrestling up and said, well, if we're going to do this, we're going to get this discount on. And as soon as wrestling got into it, into his TV negotiations, he goes, I'll just drop this league. And he did. He dropped the league. At the beginning of the week, they had league meetings. And at the beginning of the week, Coach Luganbill told me, he said, Jim, get ready because they're talking about expanding by 2 teams. And we had won the championship. I was the offensive coordinator. There was a chance, there was a chance I was going to be the new head coach in Philadelphia. So at the end of the week, he calls and he says, are you sitting down? And I think I'm going to be the head coach in Philadelphia. And I said, yeah, I'm sitting down. Coach, what do you got? And he said, well, they dropped the league. And I said, what? How could they drop the league? They promised us 3 years. And he said, nope, he dropped the league, and it had to do with the television. And that was that. So it was, they were going to pay us for 1 more month. But we had coaches who went across the country. They moved their families. We were in LA. Jim Hillis, who was in the CFL for a while, he moved his family from Florida. And, you can't just let coaches go in May. They can't find jobs. There's no jobs in May. You don't get jobs until December. So I had a kid who had played for me at Occidental, a labor lawyer, and he kind of took it on. And on behalf of all the assistant coaches, we put together a deal. And actually, just before it was going to come out in the USA Today, how he had ruined the lives of, a bunch of people were affected by it.